Welcome to 7 Pot Club. I'm Rob.
I grow hot peppers.
Sorry for the nail gun action, but contractors are busily trying to complete projects before the snow flies. Today's the day. It's likely to frost overnight, and there's no real warm-up in sight. So time to pack it in for this year. I've cleared out the front yard, and the remains of our 2018 hot pepper garden have taken over the driveway and garage. We're harvesting peppers, preparing the stems and leaves for composting, and dumping the soil from the pots. It's been a great year for growing, and we're so glad we were able to share the experience with you from start to finish. If you're waiting for a brand new song, we've got one scheduled for next week's video. I wanted to have something new for you this week, so I wrote and recorded some updated lyrics to a song I sang after planting was completed back in June. You can listen while you view the final footage of Hot Pepper Garden 2018. Then, I'll show you some scenes from the garden's dismantlement. Let's get started.
Hey, hey, the garden's all done. We grew a lot of peppers and we had a lot of fun. Ha, ha, hee, the garden's all done. Hey, hey, ha, ooh, hee. Hey, hey, the garden's put away. Seems like yesterday that it was 90 in the shade. Ha, ha, hee, the garden's all done. Hey, hey, ha, ooh, hee. All the weather forecasts do agree. A killing frost will soon descend on me. I guess it's time to face reality. Hey, hey, ha, hoo, hee. Hey, hey, the garden's put away. Time to plan for next year, cause it's not so far away. Ha, ha, hee, the garden's all done. Hey, hey, ha, hoo, hee. Hey, hey, the garden's all done. We grew a lot of peppers and we had a lot of fun. Ha, ha, hee, the garden's all done. Hey, hey, ha, hoo, hee. Hey, hey, ha, hoo, hee.
Earlier this week, we started cutting down some of the larger plants that still have a lot of unripened fruit. We decided to try hanging them upside down in the garage, as we have been told it can aid in ripening. Originally, I was thinking about hanging them in the basement, but then I realized I didn't want to risk bringing any unwanted bugs or blights into the house. We've got a dragon's breath, 2 Carolina Reapers, a 7-pot pink, and a 7-pot brain strain yellow, all hanging from the rafters via bungee cords. When I checked on them last night, some of the pots do seem to be turning color. If you're interested, check our Twitter and Instagram feeds for updates. I decided to try overwintering a couple of plants. A mini ricotta brown, and a burdocky. This is the first year I've successfully germinated and grown a ricotta. It's a very unique and beautiful plant, and I've heard they can live for years. And every year I grow a burdocky in this same pot. So why not try to just keep the same plant going? I'm not going to repot them, just cut them back. There are a lot of opinions about how much to prune. My approach is to remove most, but not all, of the branches and leaves. I don't want these plants to completely hibernate, and it would be great if they bore fruit over the winter. In case you were wondering, the midday temp yesterday was 35 degrees Fahrenheit. Pretty cold for mid-October compared to recent years. After pruning, I'm giving them a good spray with neem oil, an all-natural pest controller. Neem oil is great for this sort of application, but I avoid using it on plants during the growing season as it can be harmful to bees and other beneficial insects. As I said before, I want to keep pests out of the house. I've had both powdery mildew and spider mites in years past, and I don't want a reoccurrence. For now, I'm putting them in the basement under one of my smaller grow lights. We'll see what happens. Now, time to dismantle the garden, documented via time-lapse video using a very, and I mean very, inexpensive yet impressively accessorized action cam I found on Amazon. There's a link in the description. First, I started carting off the pots, followed by cutting down the remaining plants in the ground. There's a big one. At one point, I decided to stop and shoot some final video of some of the bird peppers. Here are Mata Frade, Corolla Laranja, burdahi, obs much larger than the potted one we're overwintering, in cap 1141. A lot of time-consuming harvesting ahead for these, but it's so worth it. Here's another look at the burdahi and the matafrade. And of course, I can't resist the opportunity to display the jelly bean habanero plant that grew the Minnesota State Fair blue ribbon winning peppers. Although I've now dismantled the garden, I've just kind of moved everything to the back by the garage. The picking, composting, dumping, storing, and disposing of all this is going to take a lot of time. It's been raining for days, and wow, is this planter heavy. Thankfully, I can depend on help from my wife, Kat. After a quick break for dinner, we were back at it. Our fabulous neighbors tried to lure us away for drinks at the neighborhood pub. We were very tempted, but we stuck with it until all peppers were in the garage and safe from overnight frost. There was no killing frost, as it turns out, but it was time to do this anyway, and it will feel good when everything around the yard is ready for winter. Much still needs to be done, like plants that need to be stripped of peppers. You'll see some of these again in next week's episode. Most of the plant waste will be bagged for city pickup, but we have some room in our compost bin. Kat is chopping up stems into smaller pieces so they'll decay more quickly. Kankstar, if you're watching, Kat says she does not like doing this as much as you do. We don't use the bin much for food waste in the winter because it's too hard to get behind the garage once snow starts piling up. Luckily, Minneapolis now has organics recycling with a weekly pickup. We'll dump it in, mix it up, then replace the lid. I'll open the door and show you what's at the bottom. Wonderful, rich compost. We'll put this to good use come spring. Look at all these pots. They're still full of potting mix and roots and need to be dumped. We've decided to go organic with all of our pots next season, so we can't reuse any of this dirt. Luckily, we should be able to use most of it to improve our rain garden in the backyard. Building up the soil around the perimeter will increase the yard slope and divert more water into the garden. By the way, we did spare this cart of 8 plants. We're going to hang on to this last little bit of summer as long as possible, protecting it in the garage every night. No better way to ripen peppers than right on the living plant. It was a great year for growing peppers outdoors in Minneapolis, Minnesota. Time to start choosing varieties for next year. If you're a fan of our channel, don't worry, because we're not going to hibernate and stop making videos. We still have plenty to share with you over the coming months. Next week, we're going to smoke some peppers on the grill. Other upcoming episodes include our first attempt at hydroponic gardening, a new full-length song and music video, and making our first fermented hot sauce. Follow our daily updates on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. Please subscribe to our channel, like, and share this video with your friends. For 7 Pot Club, I'm Rob.